Can you stop these pawns? White is winning here, but you must find the best moves, and first off, there is a completely free bishop here, which you can capture right now, so the most natural move here that most people would play would be to go ahead and take it. However, after black runs their king to f4, we now need to think for a second, with our king here and our rook here, can we stop black from pushing and promoting, or are they too quick? Well, of course here, our rook alone is not going to be able to stop their pawns and their king, meaning we'll need to get our own king closer. So the first move here would likely be king into d2, after which black pushes, but if you try to run closer again with king to e1, the thing is, after black plays h2 here, well, you simply cannot stop them from promoting. Your rook now cannot drop down to e1 to stop them, meaning their promotion is just unstoppable. This is completely losing. Instead here, instead of running your king closer, you would need to play rook down to e1 first, but this does not leave you with enough time. After h2, you walk your king closer, g2, you walk your king closer again, and although you attack them, here, black will simply promote. You have to capture, they will capture again, get another queen, at which point, of course here, you are just completely losing. So, capturing on e2 first is actually not going to work, but we do know what we need to do here, and that is to get our king to the pawns a lot faster. But because black's bishop is pinned here, this allows us to play king to d2 first. This bishop is not going anywhere, so we can afford to wait for a moment, and here, after black plays, let's say pawn g3, we can now capture, and we are a lot closer than before. What can black do from here now? Well, if they simply try to push, like let's say pawn to h2, then we easily have king to f3, discover check, black moves, then we can easily start capturing their pawns. This is completely winning. If they play instead pawn down to g2, once again king to f3, we'll then walk our king over, start capturing their pawns. This is completely winning. The only thing black can really try to do from here is to move their king closer with, let's say, king down e4, at which point you need to complete the mission and play king all the way in to f1, really getting close to all these pawns. Although this does look a little scary, after king to f3, it is completely fine with rook over to c1 because the c3 check here is very powerful. For example, if black plays pawn down to h2, well then we have rook to c3 check, black moves, and then king g2, the pawns are stopped, we'll soon capture, you are winning. And lastly, if black tries pawn to g2 check, you move your king over all the way into g1, and after g3, although black is threatening checkmate, it doesn't matter because rook c3 check, black moves, and then h2, all of their pawns are stopped, you'll soon capture them, and you are up a rook and completely winning.